Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to another What's for Dinner, another freezer challenge with zero cost meals. So we are cleaning out the fridge and the freezer and just doing a bit of a use it up challenge and finding all of those things that we need to use, that we do use, but also to help clean out the freezer and also just save on the grocery bill this week. So first up we have these chicken schnitzels. We always have chicken parmigianas of some sort in the house, so I'm grabbing out those, and now I just need to find the rest of the veggies and then put everything together. Next up we have some fish. We got this from Woolworths a couple of weeks ago in a grocery haul, and I was taking it out to film to check how many pieces were there, and I was going to do a whole how much did it cost us, and yeah, no, it ended up in this video instead. So going to be using up some of it, and yeah, we haven't had fish for ages, so I was really happy to have it. And the children are just going to have chicken nuggets, and we'll have veggies and we'll have mash on the side as well. Next up from the freezer is leftover Japanese curry that we had. We had this in May, as you can see, and it came out of the big freezer. You would have seen in the meal prep video, we had some leftovers, so I put it in a bag and threw it in the big freezer, and then we pulled it out and defrosted it. I added in some extra carrots just to help bulk it up a little bit and served it with rice. Next up, we've just got a pretty simple chicken noodle dish because I'm using up all the little bits of pieces from the freezer. So we've got some shredded carrots that are left over. We had some frozen broccoli that was left over. We had some frozen corn that was left over. We had some noodles that had been in the fridge for a little while from some markdown, so we needed to use it. So I'm cooking everything here. I was making some other meals at the same time and kind of batch cooking for additional leftovers. Next up, we're having another dig through the freezer, and we're going with burgers because I probably found some burger buns on a markdown. So I'm just counting the main things that we get from the freezer as being zero cost meals. And yeah, we've got the last of the chips that are here. We've got the chicken burgers for the children, and we've also got the beef burgers. Again, I probably was filming this as a bit of a how much does it cost us to eat, but instead it's ended up here in the let's clean out the freezer, and you can see that we get some really good prices on things as well, which is really handy. Next up, the children are having some chicken dim sims. They were from the big freezer. Again, dug around in there. I just don't have any footage because probably trying to do everything one-handed. it's just a nightmare. So I've just grabbed them out without thinking. It was raining a lot tonight as well, so I think I just rushed out to the shed really quickly to grab everything. And then again, using up the last of the potatoes that we have from this bag, so it's a little bit of a double use it up challenge as well. And hubby and I are going to have some beef brisket that's in the freezer, and I'll show you that in a minute because we're trying to clean out this kitchen freezer. These veggies I got from Aldi ages ago, and you can see they're pretty much nearly got a freezer burn. I think I opened them to have a little look at what they actually look like, and to be honest, I thought that they would be a lot more plump and juicy and yeah, than like what the picture is. So I'm just using a knife to break out all the pieces because it was really hard, and I will probably end up actually breaking this up even further and dividing it up because the beans in here were really stringy and they were a struggle to eat texture wise. So I'm going to pull this apart in another meal prep video and then divide it all up into meal sized portions. Next up is some more one-handed freezer digging. So we have a pie that we're getting out here for hubby. Why I'm choosing to do this one-handed is beyond me. I probably could have just said this is what I have, but also I'm showing you just how chaotic this whole thing is. Oh, let's get those chips, we're gonna need those. Oh, I did cheat and then use one hand to get this pie, and then the chicken pie for my daughter, we have those. And then I have a massive dig through in here to find a pasty for my son. I can't believe there's a chicken pie in here. I wish I looked in here first, but I knew that the big pie, and there's a pie for hubby as well. Oh my gosh, the sooner I can clean out this freezer the better. So happy that I found my son a pasty. I was sure that there was at least one. Sadly, I think it's the last one. No veggies with this as well. I just obviously got too busy and forgot all about it. But still, this week has been zero cost meals, cleaning out the freezer. Thank you so much for joining with me. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.